The number one question I get asked is, can I still generate leads without cold calling and without door knocking? And the answer is 100% yes. So stay tuned, listen to this episode because this episode is for you. But before you do that, I wanted to announce, because I'm so excited, our next open house challenge is around the corner. It's a 3-day open house challenge, and it begins Monday, April 29th, Tuesday, April 30th, and Wednesday, May 1st. So remember, get in there, register for the challenge. It's free, and these challenges, you guys, are meant to challenge you yourself to get out there and book your open houses. I hold you accountable to get them booked. And then once you book an open house, then I show you exactly what to say at your open houses, and you will learn how to not just generate buyer leads, but seller leads. So don't forget, register for the challenge, and you're going to have the opportunity at the end of the challenge to join my community. And that's where we dive deeper, because it's one thing to get out there and learn the system and go out there and apply it. But then it's another to be able to bring it back and get coaching on it and role play and just really perfect it. So I would love to see you guys in there. It's a community, and it's an ongoing community that you guys can come back to and get help and coaching whenever you need. So don't forget, register. The link is going to be in the show notes, and I can't wait for you to listen to this episode. Are you tired of the same old school real estate lead generation tactics? Then you've come to the right show. Welcome to Open House, Open Mind, the podcast. I'm your host, Michelle, and this is not your average real estate podcast. I'm here to challenge the industry's standards. You won't find pushy, salesy bro tactics here. There's a better way to do business without that icky feeling, so that buyers and sellers are coming to you instead of you chasing them. So if you're ready to challenge those traditional standards with me, to fill your database, to learn mindset hacks that challenge your own limiting beliefs, and to take actionable steps to improve your open house experience, then stick around. Let's get you some consistent income in the business you worked so hard to get licensed in. And let's have some fun while we're at it. Hi everyone. Today we're talking about how to get listings without cold calling and without door knocking. If you're here, it's because you want to know how to generate leads without doing the things that make you feel icky, right? And cold calling and door knocking is one of them. At least it was for me. And if you're here, I know that you probably don't like it either. If you're new and you haven't tried those ways, but you're just like, oh, that just doesn't seem like it would be something I would like. And if you're not new and you've tried out these ways and it's like, nope, that's not for me, that's okay. You do not have to cold call, and you do not have to door knock. You do not have to do the things that don't make you feel good doing them, because everyone's going to feel that energy, right? And you're just not going to get out what you put into it because you're not liking it. So let's get into it. I went on a listing appointment yesterday, and I was thinking about it. I was thinking, how did I get this listing? It kind of came out of the blue. I do a lot of manifesting, and we'll talk more about that. If you guys want to know more about things like that, let me know. I'm always asking for you guys to put in the comments like questions you have for me, things that you want me to talk about. But I got this listing and this referral, right? And I was thinking, I know that one of the persons, actually the person who called to give me the referral, her mom is an agent. And I know that she's not that close, but she's probably only maybe an hour away. But still, I thought about it. How is it that she gave me the call, right? And the more I thought about it, I know why. It's because I stay consistent on posting what it is that I'm doing, and my weekly work schedule. I'm constantly doing something that shows that I'm a real estate agent, right? And that I'm taking listings, that I'm hosting open houses, that I'm showing buyers. So without having to go on there, go on social media, or just ask somebody, who do you know that wants to buy or sell real estate? I don't do any of that. That's not anywhere on any of my messaging. But people see what it is I'm doing. And so I'm staying top of mind that way without actually asking. And that's how you generate, referrals. That's how you have people coming to you versus you chasing them. So here are the ways. Let's get into how to get listings without doing the cold calling and door knocking. And I'm not saying those things don't work, right? They work for some people. Some people love cold calling. I know my partner, he loves to cold call. Some people love door knocking. I mean, I've probably mentioned this in the last few episodes because this house went on the market literally on the corner of my street. And I can joke about it now. When I first started in real estate, I would be like so angry and like, oh my God, I can't believe it. But you know what? He's putting in the work. He's door knocked my house several times and it works. So if you enjoy doing those things, then you're going to get a return. I did not enjoy doing any of those things. So, obviously the name of my podcast is Open House, Open Mind. And it's because when I started realizing that open houses were the thing that I enjoyed, and I started attracting people and gaining clients and transactions from that, that's when I was like, okay, I'm going all in on this one thing, the one thing that makes me feel good doing it. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I tell you, I do not like putting my signs up or taking them down, but that's the least of anything, right? If I walk away with one solid client in the 2 hours that I'm out there hosting an open house, then I will put up signs and take them down all day long, which is what I still do. So the way to do this is obviously with hosting open houses. And what you're going to do is, number one, the first way is you're going to invite the neighbors to a VIP event. And you're going to either do it an hour before your actual open house, or you can do it the day before. So for instance, if I'm going to do an open house on Saturday from 2 to 4, I'll print up a little flyer, nothing fancy at all, and I'll just say VIP event, neighbors only from 1 to 2. Come out and view the home before the public views it. And you can just put those at the doors, just surrounding the neighborhood, surrounding that house in the neighborhood. Or you can go to the neighbors, and I don't consider this door knocking. I consider it just inviting. You can invite them personally. Hey, I'm hosting an open house on your neighbor's, street, and I want to invite you guys to VIP only event. This is your opportunity to see the home before it's open to the public. We anticipate having tons of people. So if you want to see it without that big crowd, then this is perfect for you. You're just inviting, right? You're not door knocking. To me, door knocking means, you're bugging people with the intention of asking for something. Here, you're just inviting. You can also do it the day before. You can say, on Friday, from 5 to 6, come after work. I'll have some light refreshments, a little happy hour event for neighbors only. That is the perfect way to get to know all those neighbors in the area that you're hosting the open house, and you're able to talk to them versus when you have that open house open to the public and those neighbors are coming in. A lot of times agents will dismiss them because they will literally come in and say, oh, I'm just the neighbor. Sorry, I'm just being nosy, right? Hence, that's why we label them the nosy neighbor. But if you have an opportunity to talk to them one-on-one and without, having the public come in, you can really, really gain some insights by finding out when they want to make their next move. And everybody has a next move. So that would be your first one. Your second one would be to post. So you're making sure that when you're hosting this open house, when you're even doing the inviting for the neighbors, anything you're doing, you're recording and you're posting and you're showing everybody on social media what you're doing. So you're hosting open houses, which is in person, and you're also combining that with your social media. So when you combine those two things, it's so, so powerful. And when you just focus on that one thing, like let's say you're going to host an open house on Saturday and Sunday. You can literally say, you know what, on Saturday, I'm focusing only on generating listings. And on Sunday, I'm going to focus only on generating buyers. Now, that's not to say you're going to get both days. But if you walk in with that mindset of like, today, I'm going to just see how many listing leads I can get, and you're just focused on that, I promise you, you will start to attract that. And then once you guys are consistent and you do this every weekend, and maybe you can't do it every weekend, but try your best. Try to do it at least 3 times a month. Do them during the week. If you're consistent and you do this about a year straight, then you won't always have to do open houses. So people will say, well, I don't really like open houses. I don't want to do that and spend my weekends all the time. This is just to build the foundation of your business. So if you're struggling, if you're new, this is to build the foundation. And if you're posting every weekend, every time you do an open house, and you're combining that with your face-to-face interaction, you're going to gain confidence. You're going to gain so much traction with the people online, with your sphere of influence, seeing what you're doing, that eventually you're going to end up having referrals. You're going to get referral calls out of the blue. And that's when you can take a break from doing open houses. You can start getting these referrals. But any time that you need to generate business, you can always fall back on open houses, because you will have built that foundation and the confidence, and you'll know exactly what to do, what to say when people come in. And I promise you'll be able to have a thriving business without cold calling and without door knocking. That's what I have for you guys today. So go out there, book some open houses, and come back with an open mind. For those of you who want to take this work deeper and master the art of hosting open houses in order to attract buyers and sellers, then you're going to want to join me inside Open House Mastery. This is a self-paced online course with a live component that will take you through every step you need, from finding open houses to host, to what to say when visitors come in, to converting leads to clients. Together, we're going to get clear on how to confidently land clients, not just leads. On top of all that, when you join Open House Mastery, you get access to my bonus follow-up system, plus my fun buyer manifesting exercise, where I teach you how to coach your buyer clients on manifesting their dream home. Also, you get to join my student-only community, where you get coaching from me once a month, where we master the non-salesy script together. So if you're ready to build a strong foundation in your real estate career and make more money this year, then join Open House Mastery. Link is in the show notes, but get in quick. You won't want to miss this month's live coaching. See you there.